All right. Well, hello everyone. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to mute you guys just so that just so for the recording, but then we'll unmute you guys at the end. Okay. So, hello everyone. Happy August. What I'm going to do is just go over a couple things about August. Make sure you know about all the cool things that are going on in August. But I also am going to show you guys the new products. Are you ready? The new products, because they are available to order August 15th. So, and those of you that did Preferred Customer Program, they're available on the 10th. So, there's lots of ways to win in August. And we just got back from seminar. And oh my gosh, it was off the charts awesome. We just have to, I just want to say congratulations to you guys because we were the number 7 unit in our entire seminar, which is thousands and thousands. I don't even know how many units are in there, but there's, I would say around 3,000 to 5,000 units, and we were number 7. So yay us, you guys, we rock. So proud of you, and I was honored to represent you there. Okay, so first of all, I want to give you a couple different ideas of different things you can do in August. First of all, I will post these on our Facebook page and I'll email them out too, but you can do some back to school sale ideas. I would highly recommend doing some of those. There, I will email them, but there's like some cool things, like this is a back to school sale where it says like 15% off staples. That's really cute. 20% off erasers, and erasers are foundation, concealer, highlighting pens. Paints you can, and that could be a cheek and eye color. Buy one, get the second one half off. All pencils, and pencils are lip, eye, and brow pencils. Maybe you do buy 2 and get 1 for free. Crayons, and those, that could be lipstick and lip gloss, where maybe you get buy 1 and get the second one half off. So there's a lot that you can do. I will email that out, but those are some great ways to, I would definitely run a back to school sale so that you can utilize, you know, the back to school season and make some sales. So this month in August, there's a couple different things that I'm offering. First of all, the company is of course doing their super cute Embrace Your Dreams challenge, where all seminar long they are going to have be offering some super cute bracelets, and we got to see them at seminar. They are gorgeous, and you get them when you order 600 wholesale, and it can be accumulative in the entire month. Okay, so last month we had several of you earn them, and then this month you can earn it, and it'll be every month in the entire year. So they're really wanting to build consistency, okay? So you can earn that from Mary Kay. And then I'm offering a super cute, hopefully you saw on Facebook, a super cute purse for anyone that orders 1,000 wholesale this month. Because I really, one of the things I learned at seminar from the #1 director in the nation is she teaches her consultants to have Grand Slam months, where basically you're ordering 1,000 wholesale, and that means that you're putting around $800 to $1,000 profit in your pocket. Okay, and so that's something that I want you guys to be thinking bigger for yourselves, because maybe you've always only ever done a 225 wholesale order. I want you to think bigger. Maybe this month you do a 500 wholesale order, and this is from your sales, right? We want this coming from your sales, not just out of your pocket. And then maybe next month, the following month, you order 750 and then 1,000. That I want you really focused on selling and making money and having that extra money in your pocket. And there's so many different ways to make sales that I'm going to talk about a lot of different ways, but this back to school thing is super great way, and a great way to make some sales, so that can help you have a Grand Slam month. Okay, so that's the first promo I'm doing. I'm also doing a Power Start promotion. I'm doing 30 faces. You earn these super cute bracelets. I was gonna wear them, but I forgot. I'm not gonna lie. And then of course there are let's see, what else is there going on? Oh, to be a star this quarter, I really want people focused on being a star, because we are focusing on becoming $1 million unit this year. And I'm going to offer some super cute t-shirts that say this is what million looks like. And anyone that's a star this quarter will get that. So those are just a couple of the announcements. So without any further ado, I am going to show you guys the new products. Are you excited to see them? First of all, we got to use this. We got this at seminar. Another one of the huge perks about seminars, they always give you free products. And this is the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. Now, I know Kim got one. She's the only one here that went to seminar, and I know she's muted, but she'll probably tell you that it is amazing. Okay, what this is going to do is it is a deep, deep exfoliant. Now, I don't have my notes in front of me, but basically the difference between microdermabrasion and this is that first of all, you can use both of them. They're both going to deeply exfoliate. However, microdermabrasion is kind of like they gave an example at seminar. They had a cantaloupe, and it was kind of like scraping, like they were using like peeling off the layers, like with a peeler, like a carrot peeler or something. They were like peeling it off. No, I lied. It was like scrubbing. Sorry, it was like exfoliating. It was like a scrubber, and it would be like going and getting your feet done, and they scrub, like they scrub all that dead skin off. That would be like what microdermabrasion is. It's gonna exfoliate like mechanically, like it's an abrasive thing that's going to take the top layer of dead skin off. But the facial peel is a chemical like solution that's going to go into your skin and dissolve those layers of skin. So microdermabrasion is going to abrasively, peel off that top layer. The facial peel is going to go deeper into your skin and chemically almost not burn, but chemically peel off those layers. You hear people going and getting a chemical peel, and a lot of times those can be really painful and they hurt. This doesn't hurt at all. It doesn't sting, it doesn't burn. So I don't want you to have that kind of sense, but what it's going to do is it's going to get rid of those dark spots. It's going to even out your skin. I love it. I can already tell that my skin is so much more even because living here in Colorado, everyone gets sunspots here. Like, even though I wear sunscreen, I still have some sunspots that this is already, I've only been using it like a week, and I can already tell that it has diminished the sunspots. So this product, you guys, is going to be a game changer. You have got to get excited about this. And what I would do, is you can pre-sell it. I've posted some stuff on our Facebook page and emailed it out. But being the first to have a facial peel, that's the first thing that you could pre-sell them and say, hey, we have this brand new facial peel coming out. I would love to have you be one of the first people to try it and get your opinion. Ask for people's opinions. Women love to give their opinion. I'm part of a Voxer group, and several different directors and consultants have gone and gotten facial peels at a salon, and they say this is much better, and it's not painful, and it's cheaper. Okay, so women want to be the first to try everything. So one thing that you could do is say, once you order yours, you could say, hey, I need to get the opinion of 100 women and go do like a party, do a facial peel party. It gives you an excuse to be able to get together with your current customers, okay? Use new product launches as a reason to reconnect with your current customers, okay? Someone that may be on the Miracle Set, this is definitely a great addition to that, okay? Now, they can only use this like every other day with microdermabrasion, so they can use it with microderm. They just have to use microderm one morning and then the facial peel the next morning, okay? So this is the big product launch, is this guy right here, our facial peel. But then there's a couple other things. Of course, you probably know they've discontinued some of the lipsticks, and they've come out with some new cool lipsticks. I don't know if you can see, but the cases are really cute. Okay, one of the other cool perks about being a director is you get all this stuff early. So it's a little bit different packaging, but it's some great lipstick. And what we love about these lipsticks is they stay on. They stay on all day long. They are kind of like more of a stain. I don't know about you, but I feel like people are always asking, like, do you have lipstick that stays on, forever? This one is going to has more of a stain. They did also bring back, this is really cool for those of you that have been around, they brought back a lip primer. A lip primer. It's just like an eye primer or a foundation primer. You put it on your lips before lipstick, and it's going to prevent it from like feathering off, and it's going to keep your lipstick on for a lot longer. So that's another great product that they've come out with. They also came out with all new lip liners, and they look pretty much exactly the same. They're just different colors, but they're very rich and luxurious. So you have to know, anytime Mary Kay discontinues something, they always come out with something better. You got to trust them, and they really do. Our liners and our lipsticks are phenomenal. So make sure that if you have any of those lipstick colors, the old lipstick colors in your inventory, that you that you work on moving them. And I saw someone post this in a Voxer group. It talked about a retirement party for those lipsticks. Like, if you have some of those lipsticks on your inventory, offer a retirement party or something where maybe you offer it at a discount, like, hey, 30% off these lipsticks. Like Shell is one of my favorite lipsticks. And so any of my customers that wear Shell, because I've given it to a million people over the years, I'm going to contact them and say, hey, I have these shells. Would, do you want to purchase them before they're gone? 30% off, whatever, so they can get them before they go. Stock up. And then these two other products are really fun colors. Here is, gosh, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a really cool eyeshadow thing, the palette. I don't know, I'll get up to the thing, but it's really pretty and very shimmery. The girls, one of the girls in our rooms were playing with this every day, and they loved the colors. This is going to be a really popular seller. So that's coming out. That's limited edition. And then we have this guy. This is our liner. It's really cool. It's a dual eyeliner, a gel liner. And so there's a little brush on top of here, and then they dip it in here and then paint it on in the really pretty colors. So these are going to be big sellers too. So there you go. There are some of the new products. They're super cute and fun. And Mary Kay is always coming out with some cool stuff. So, all right. Those are all available on the 15th. And those of you that did preferred customer program and were stars last quarter get to order on the 10th. So start pre-selling them. I've posted a ton of JPEGs for you to be able to utilize and ask people, you could pre-sell them. They can be the first to have them. And then you could, use that money. And then on the 10th, be able to place your order with money that you've collected from pre-sales. So you guys could easily use that. Anytime you have a new product launch, it gives you an excuse to be able to reach out to your customers. So, all right, so what I wanted to train on tonight, so that was just announcements and then explaining all of the new stuff. And the other thing I want you to know before I jump into some training, after going to seminar, of course, it was amazing. And I should maybe have Kim share at the end. So be prepared, Kim, on you too. But, it's just so great to be around people who think bigger. And I want you to know that our company is on the right track, that you are at the right place at the right time, that our company is so wise and so with it and so on trend that they are really rocking it out. They're so wise, and we are just thriving in the direct selling industry. So you're in the right business, people. Okay, so what I want to talk about is, of course, I talked about making some sales, because I'm going to be talking a lot more about ways to make some quick sales, okay? Of course, the back-to-school sale and then pre-selling the new products. But what I want to talk about tonight is a power start. And of course, I am offering some cute bracelets for doing a power start. And I have committed to do a power start. All of us as directors have committed to do a power start this month. And that's 30 faces in the month, okay? And what I wanted to tell you, first of all, is if you need a boost in your business, if you want to make more money, if you want to have more fun, maybe you're in a funk and aren't in the best place in your business right now, or maybe you're discouraged, or maybe you need some money, I don't know, you haven't had a win in a while, a power start, you guys, will literally fix anything. It'll fix anything. If you're not where you want to be, a power start will fix anything. So getting in front of 30 new people is what a power start is. Now, a lot of you, I'm looking at the people that are on, a lot of you have full-time jobs, you have kids. So before you think, oh my gosh, there's no way I have enough time to do a power start, just know that it does not have to take a lot of time, okay? So let's break it down. I'm going to break it down what it will do for your business, okay? So you're going to want to write numbers down, because if you have a pen and paper, write numbers down, because I'm going to go over and throw a lot of numbers at you, okay? First of all, it does not have to take a lot of time, okay? So if you break down those 30 faces, that would be, you want to do parties, because that's going to be a much, 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 much better use of your time. And so if you have 10 friends, okay, we're going to keep the parties really small. I think it's better to have bigger parties, but let's say minimally, okay, let's say you tell her to have 5 people, but minimally they have 3 people there. That would be 10 hostesses. So 10 parties of 3 people, that's her plus 2, okay? That's really not that complicated for her to pull 2 people. I would encourage her to think bigger, because if you could have, 6 parties of 5 people, that would be even better, okay? So if you have, first of all, we'll start with that. 6 parties of 5 people, all right? That would probably take you 2 to 3 hours, probably, right? Let's say 3 hours. We'll keep it on the high end, which you want to keep your part of the facial. I'm not training on this tonight, but that's a whole nother conversation. You want to keep what you're saying to an hour, hour and a half tops. Like, tops. And then I want to spend the last 30 minutes for closing, but you don't want your parties to be going 3 or 4 hours because that's way too long. So if your parties are going longer than that, then tighten it up. You know, maybe you need to move along quicker. But anyways, all that to say, the most that would take you with 5 people would be 3 hours. So let's say you have 6 parties of 5. What's 6 times 3? 18. 18 hours in the month. You guys, in the month, and you could be doing a power start. And I'm going to break down the numbers of what that's going to add to you and your family's budget, okay? So let's say you did 10 parties of 3 people, and you got the hostess to just bring 2 other people, her plus 2. So of course, we want to have bigger parties, but let's say, you know, let's say people flaked out or whatever. That would be, I would say, with just 2 or 3 people, it shouldn't take any longer than 2 hours. Like, should not take longer than 2 hours. Let's say 2.5 at the most, okay? 2.5 at the absolute most, maybe including drive time. So that times 10 is 25 hours in the month, okay? That's in the entire month. So let's say 25 hours, just keep it simple, say, I don't know what be easy math, 24. That's 6 hours a week that you would be working your business, okay? So it doesn't have to take a lot of time, all right? So a power start. So don't be running around and thinking you have to do 30 people individually. You want to get people on board because here's what I know. When you get excited about something, you can get people on board and they will want to join forces with you and to help you because this is what you tell them. You can blame me. Blame me all you want, okay? Throw me under the bus. I tell people to do this all the time. Say, my director is challenging me to do 30 faces and I've never done 30 faces in the month. Can you help me? I need your face. Is there any reason you couldn't gather, 2 or 3 other women together to help me reach this goal? Going along with that, I'll mention that later, but you got to have a great hostess plan that you're excited about, that you're not giving away too much, but yet you can, give her some incentive to have people there. So I'm going to break down these numbers for you though. All right. So what will this do for your business? Why would you want to do a power start this month or ever? Okay, write down these numbers. So 30 faces, the company average is $50 a face. Like that's straight across the board, company average. If your average is not $50, I'll talk about that a little bit later, probably not today. I probably won't have time because for those of you that are joining us for this the first time, I like to keep these to 30 minutes because I know I have a lot of people on the East Coast and it gets really late. So, but go back and watch my new consultant training videos, you guys. Everything you need to know about doing a facial is in those new consultant training videos. There's a lot of information on there. So they're, CandiceNSD.com under new consultants. Literally, if you go through the skincare class stuff, it walks you through closing and all the different things that can make sure that you are averaging $50 a face, but usually it boils down to closing. If your average isn't $50 a face, then that's a reason right there you need to do 30 faces so you can learn how to close and how to increase that average. So, okay, $50 a face, that's low ball. That would be $1,500 retail. Okay, in the month, $1,500 retail. So that means you'd be ordering $750. You definitely would earn your bracelet and you'd be well on your way to earning the Grand Slam prize, the super cute purse. So that would mean, we'll just keep the math simple. That would be $750 profit, okay? Obviously 60-40 split, I didn't do the math on that, but it'll be about $750 profit just to keep the math easy. All right. So that right there is exciting. That's not even including reorders or doing some other back to school stuff or, pre-selling the new products. Okay. Right there, you could place a $750 order. Now, if you average, or if you were to share the business with these people, because you really want to, if you're going to be in front of 30 people, you're going to want to be working this full circle, right? And you're going to want to be sharing the business opportunity with people. And if you're not comfortable doing that, call me. We will do 3-way calls. We will do different things to where we can talk to them. I will share the information for you. You just listen. We'll do a 3-way call. They can watch my video, whatever, because a lot of you that are joining are not local to me. A lot of my girls aren't local, and it's asking them to just help you with part of your training and say, hey, I want everyone to know about the business opportunity. Do you have 20 minutes where you can just listen? Oh, one of the other things that I'm doing this month, which I would love for you guys to get on board with because you're not local to me, is something called Pearl Girl Conversations. And the #2 director at our conference, Heather Daniel Kent, she does these, and she said it's one of the reasons she moved, into the #2 position is because she did these pro-girl conversations with her people. And basically all it is where you have 15-minute three-way calls with someone. So these people that you're at this party with, okay, and by the way, I've never done this before, so this is a whole new thing for me. So I need to learn how to do these too. So I need people to set them up so I can learn how to do them. So basically when you're at these parties, you tell people, hey, I've been challenged this month to have, I'm wanting to be a pearl girl and earn my pearls of sharing. Even if most of you on this that are joining in are not new, you could re-earn the new pearls. They're super cute, you guys. If you have 5 people, just do these 15-minute pearl girl conversations. You're going to get the pearl earrings. If you have 10 people, just do these 15-minute pearl girl conversations. You get the bracelet. And if one of them signs up this month, you get a necklace. And in there, the new pearls are so much cuter than the older pearls. But basically, you're asking people, hey, I'm going to be a pearl girl this month, and I need 10 people to just give me 15 minutes of their time. You'll talk to my director for 15 minutes, and she's just going to share a little bit of info about Mary Kay. It helps me with my training and helps me earn a prize. Is there any reason you couldn't help me out? Just 15 minutes. So then you send me a text and say, hey, I have a girl that's willing to listen tomorrow. When can we find 15 minutes? And then we find the time and we schedule a 3-way call. So basically, if you're doing those, okay, I went off on a little tangent on that, but out of those 30 people, let's say you have Pearl Girl conversations or you share the info with 20 of them. Okay, let's say not all of them listen, but 20 of them listen. 1 in 4 people will sign. So that means you would be looking at 5 new team members this month. You could be looking at 5 new team members this month just by sharing the business opportunity with, or just asking all of them. Obviously, not all of them usually listen, but if you have 20 people just listen, that's 5 new team members for you. You can go on Target for your car because the average order for new consultants is 1,000. So that means you'd be looking at 5,000 wholesale. And there's a whole nother tangent too. I don't know if you saw the video I posted on our Facebook page, but they are changing the car qualification period requirements. That this is the time right now to earn your car. If you ever had a desire to earn a free car in Mary Kay, this right now, this window, because I think it changes November 1st, now is the time to earn a free car. If you've ever had a desire to earn a free car, now is the time to do it. And it starts by doing a power start and being in front of the people, letting them use the product first, then sharing the business opportunity with them, because then they will be the strongest team members for you. So your commission, so the next step on that is your commission off that would be around $750. So write that down, $750. So you'd be making $750 minimally from your sales by doing 30 faces. And you'd be making $750 from your commission because you're working them full circle and having everybody listen to the marketing plan. Okay. And you just tell them, hey, my directors challenged me to do 30 faces. And part of this challenge is to have everybody just listen to the marketing plan so they can understand, a little bit more about Mary Kay and what we're doing. So you guys, that's $1,500 extra dollars in your pocket this month. Could that excite anybody? Anybody out there could get excited about that? And if you remember at the beginning of the call, I said, or Zoom or whatever this is, meeting, I said that probably would only look like 6 to 8 hours a week. 6 to 8 hours a week, and you could be looking at $1,500 extra dollars in your pocket. That's pretty dang good money. What's that? I don't know. Really good money, however much hourly that is. That it's just about being in front of people. So I want you, first of all, to get excited about doing a power start and what it will do for your business. Because like I said, it will change anything. If you have a desire to move up in your business, or maybe you're just in a funk, or maybe you need more money, a power start will change everything. Okay. So first of all, I want you to get excited about a power start. That's the first and most important thing. And then you make a decision that you're going to do this. And I want you to know, I'm just being 100% honest because that's how I roll, that I have a goal to do a power start this month. And I have 0 faces 0 in right now. So if you have 0 faces in right now, it's okay. But I've made a decision that I'm going to figure this thing out, and I'm going to go out there and meet some people. And I've been getting out there. I've been calling my customers, and I've been setting things up because I've made a decision that I'm going to figure this thing out. All right. And I'm not going to ask you guys to do anything that I wouldn't personally be doing. So where does that start? First of all, you get excited about it. You make up your mind that you're going to figure this thing out. Number 2 is, I would say, you start with the people that you know and your current customers, and you go to them and you say, oh my gosh, I have a huge goal to do 30 faces. I've never done it before. I just need your face. And we as a unit are doing power starts this month, and my unit's counting on me. I need to do 30 faces. Is there any reason you couldn't help me with my goal? And if you have 5 to 10 friends that can gather 3 to 4 people, right there's your power start, okay? So go to your current customers and ask people in your life to just help you, okay? Now, beyond that, if maybe you have a couple people that will help you there, beyond that, you're going to need new leads. And I don't have time to talk about that tonight, but I will be talking a lot about that because I think that's the name of the game. Is you've got to have a place to start, right? You've got to have leads. And if you want to build a solid business, you have got to have a steady source of leads coming in consistently. You can go back to, once again, new consultant training. Everything you need to know is a new consultant training. And watch my training video on leads and booking and ways to meet people. And I would say you want to pick 3 to 5 of those avenues and make sure that you're doing them consistently. Make sure that you have referrals coming in. You're asking for referrals. Make sure that you have some facial boxes out and not just one. Have 5 to 10. Make sure you're warm chattering when you're out and about. Make sure you have some restaurants and some booths and some events lined up. Make sure that you're networking and you're booking parties from parties. You know that you have leads coming in, because of course you're saying all that sounds great, but I don't have anybody to start with. If you don't have anywhere to start, then that can be frustrating. But guess what? You can change that today. If you make a decision that you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, and that you want $1,500 extra in your pocket this month, and you're willing to do something about it, okay? Because it's going to take you getting out of your comfort zone. It's going to take you doing something different and getting in front of new people, okay? If you want increase in your business, which I think all of you joined in tonight because you want more. You want more in your business, but guess what? It's going to involve getting out there and talking to more people and getting in front of more people and having a goal. Because what I know is that when you have a goal, that of course you're going to be afraid. Of course you're going to be nervous, but when your passion is high, that fear is a lot lower. But when your passion is low, that fear can seem all-consuming, okay? But when you have a goal, then you get people on board with you, and then you're excited to tell them about it and say, oh my gosh, I just need your face. I just need your face. I have this huge goal. And by doing that, of course, you're going to be getting the sales. So dun, dun, dun. And of course you're gonna have to double and triple books, but you guys, 30 faces is nothing. I mean, Kimberly's probably like, yeah, because she was in a training with Leah Carta. Well, I don't even know if Leah Carta was the one, but I know that Leah Carta teaches her people to do 100 faces a month, okay? So if you're freaking out about 30 faces, I want you to know, first of all, that is nothing. That there are girls out there doing 30 faces in a day. A day. I have met them, and they do 30 faces in a day. And Leah Carta teaches her people to do 100 faces a month. That I want you to think bigger, and I want you to be thinking bigger volumes, because if you want to be, making more money or whatever you want in your business, it's going to involve being in front of more people. So first of all, I want you to know that's not hard. So if the first thing that when I said 30 faces, you think, oh my gosh, I can never do that, that's hard. I want you to know it's not hard. It's a mindset. And that it's easy. I want you to replace that thought with it's easy to do 30 faces, and think about the women you're going to bless and the people that you are going to make, feel beautiful and feel great about themselves and help them change their life because they're on good skincare. Okay. So I want you to know that it's not hard, but of course you're going to have to double and triple, quadruple book those appointments so that they do hold. So what I can tell you is that when you're excited, they're a lot more likely to hold. And I didn't go over this today, but you got to find a good hostess plan too that you can get excited about, because then that's going to give you a reason to be able to contact them and say, hey, here's my goal. Will you help me, with this? Here's what's in it for you. And then you show them how it can reward, how they'll get something out of it too. So, all right. So our time is up, my lovely consultants. But Kim, I would love to have you share really quickly. I think I can unmute you, maybe not. Can you unmute yourself? Maybe. Oh, wait, I'm going to unmute you. Okay, I just unmuted you. Kim, will you share a little bit about seminar with them, since I know you just got back from seminar?
Okay, am I unmuted? Can you hear me?
Yes, you're unmuted. I unmuted you.
Seminar was amazing, and if you didn't go this year, you should go next year. I think you should just not question it, always go, no matter what. It is amazingly uplifting. It's educational. I learned so much, and just kind of reinvigorated me to really change my mindset. Like you were saying, it's a mindset change. And let's see, I looked up something and was like, that's the best thing, and now I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, my favorite thing that I heard was they were talking about the fact that different people are working even though they might look the same. And they told about a bricklayer, and they said that if you walk up to a man who looks like he's a bricklayer, sometimes you can ask him, "What are you doing?" And he'll say, "I'm laying bricks." And you can walk up to another man who's a bricklayer who looks exactly the same. You can say, "What are you doing?" And he'll say, "I'm building a cathedral." And that to me was kind of the main takeaway that I got, is that I'm not just doing a Mary Kay thing or making, I don't know, whatever that is. I am building a future. I am working towards huge goals, and that every little bit matters, but that the grand end is the most important thing. The why is the most important thing. So that, and the back to basics type of idea of it, going back to doing the 30 faces, working them full circle, all of that is what really matters.
Cool. Thank you. I think that is a great note to end on, that, sometimes, and I mean, sometimes you just feel like, oh, I'm just doing these faces, I'm just doing these faces, but it's not about that. We're building a future. We're building a legacy. We're, changing women's lives. That I love that bigger picture, Kim. Like, that is what it's all about. Because sometimes we get stuck in the day-to-day and the mundane, and we get frustrated in the disappointments or the discouragement, that we forget that this is for something so much bigger. And it's not just about you. It's about the future that you're creating. And, one thing that they talked a lot about is, in the classes that I went to, is really passing on the legacy of Mary Kay, and what she wanted, and the dream that she had for women, that, is so rare. And it's so hard to find a culture like we have in Mary Kay, that literally by you blessing women, and by you making them feel beautiful, and by you, getting yourself out of the way, you are doing something very uncommon, and you are passing on the Mary Kay legacy, like person by person. And when all of us do that, then, this company, will be, obviously headed and have a bright future, because she's not around anymore, that she, like, literally through us, her legacy is living out every single day. So let's go bless some women this month and do a power start. And I want you making money and having money in your pocket and blessing. And that only happens by blessing people and focusing on them and making them feel beautiful and helping them change their lives. Because Mary Kay always said that your paycheck is a reflection of the people's lives that you have changed. So go change some lives this month, ladies. All right, guys, have a great night. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining in.